Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today we are going to be continuing on the road to Vale, adding some more micro builds so the road has a little bit of life and it's not just a straight line. That's boring. If you guys missed the last video, we built this witch's cottage slash enchanted forest slash whatever you want to call it. Don't look inside, there's no interior, shocker, but it's got some cool mushrooms. Mushrooms, got this curly tree, it's got a dead tree back there, and it's got this nice like forest path with a little bog in front. Really fun little video. That was last time. If you want to see that, I'll link it here so you guys can go and check that video out. And then today, my next idea is going to be a forest brigands camp. For those of you who never played Mount & Blade Warband, you probably don't know what a brigands camp is, or like a forest thieves camp. I don't know. It's just gonna be like this little like camp kind of hidden. We're gonna tuck it back here behind this little ridge. I'm gonna make this look a little bit more natural, and then we'll have like a little secret path that goes out towards the road. The city of Vale is gonna start kind of over here. It's gonna be like the outskirts, maybe some like farms, and then that ridge there I think is gonna be a big old wall, city wall, and then inside there is going to be the city, and the castle is going to be up there. So this one's just going to be a brigands camp just outside the city. You know, maybe not super realistic, but my road isn't super long and it's got to be somewhere, and they're going to have to rob the highway robbers. So that's the plan. But yeah, I think to start, we're gonna have to add a lot of trees to kind of block it off, but I'm gonna clean up this area here, and then we'll kind of lay out what the camp's gonna look like. It's just gonna be some tents and like a central camp house, or like main house where the thief band leader would be. I don't think that's the right word for it. I don't know guys. It's been a long day of me doing nothing. So anyway, as the sun's setting, we're going to start cleaning up this area. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Okay, so we've got some rock walls out here, and it's a little bit cleaner. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep this like tunnel here. I don't know, must have been like an axiom oopsie, or I don't know, some kind of deep tunnel that goes all the way down there. That'd be kind of I figure out maybe like a stash or like a hoard of treasure. Maybe, or maybe I just cover it up. Either way, the thought here is going to be, obviously this is all going to be like covered up with trees. There's not going to be like a clear path. Maybe I can do like a slightly like disheveled path, some like gravel and maybe like coarse dirt just like through the forest. And then here, kind of a sheer cliff. It's going to be like either some wooden ladders or maybe like some scaffolding almost, like a ramp that they could like walk up and down. And then this is going to be like the main area for the camp. I think I'm going to put the main house up here. I don't know if I want to make this a full bowl or can I keep it open like this, but yeah, I think the main house up here, and then we can have some tents, some like storage, or maybe like campfire or something down in here. But yeah, that's where I've gotten so far. I think next I'm gonna build some trees. And do I want to build trees yet? That's a good question. I think next I'm gonna work on the scaffolding here and maybe like flatten this out a little bit and make the path look a little bit more laid out, I guess, and then start working on some structures and stuff. I'm gonna do that. That was your scheduled Rat with Beans update. All right, you guys, check this out. We got trees. Not that crazy, but we have some trees. So I built a couple here, just like regular oak trees and like it's kind of like cypressy tree thing blocking the front view. I'm gonna build more here. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this section right here, whether it's gonna be just kind of divot that comes up to the road or whatnot. But kind of tried to frame the entrance through this little gap here, and then back here I had this idea for like this like birch grove, and it's all birch trees. Oops, all birch trees, but I think it's kind of cool. I added this little water feature too, this like tiny little stream coming down to this low point, and then I think I'm probably gonna include some water here too. Don't know why, I just had the idea for like a little birch grove here. So maybe these are like the birch bandits or like the birch forest bandits. And it's gonna be kind of hidden away from everything because realistically this is all gonna be trees here and like maybe hillsides and mountains. So it'll be like their own little oasis in there, but kind of coming together. I think it's kind of neat. The next thing is going to be like I'm gonna keep detailing some of the water features and ground and terrain because there's some gaps here, and you can kind of see over here it's a little clunky. But I also want to add a small like scratch built like lean-to almost wooden building, maybe like a shed where the bandit leader would kind of sleep, and then some like little tents and a campfire and like a little bit of infrastructure here to show that they like live here, and this is where they bring all their goodies back to when they rob people on the road there. But yeah, that's the plan. I just want to give you guys this little update, kind of show you guys this little birch grove. I really like how this came out. I think I'm gonna keep adding to it little details of like bushes and maybe some more rocks and kind of denser foliage. But anyway, ooh, there's a hole here. Back to it guys. Okay guys, it's looking pretty cool. I went a little too crazy, and by too crazy I mean I started to get into it a little bit, but that's okay. So I mean you guys just watched the little speed through, but got the little scaffolding kind of like ramp up and down. I figure I might add a cart in here, or maybe there's gonna be like a cart that they hide like right up at the top here, but they're carrying down like crates and barrels and chests full of goodies, then I don't want to be walking down like a steep staircase. So got a little ramp here, kind of comes down. You got a couple tents here. I mean, it's not a big bandit group, you know. It's just a couple little goobers who rob people on the bridge right before they get into Vale. So I've got 2 tents here, each one with 2 beds. So I guess, you know, 4 guys. And then the bandit leader's house, got a couple beds in here too. Got a little photography table, little furnace, keep himself warm in the winter while everybody else gets to kind of chill out here by the fire. That was a pun. Anyway, yeah, I'm not done with the detailing yet, obviously, but I just wanted to give you guys kind of this update. It looks pretty cool. Oh, we got this wood chopping station right here too, with a little bit of a lean-to roof to keep the chopped wood dry. So for winter and when it's raining, they can have dry firewood. I gotta figure out something to do back here with this corner. Maybe I'll just like trim this back a little bit, make that some more storage. I need to like add some storage or something over here. I would think that a bandit camp like this, or like some bandits would utilize this whole space because it's nice and protected from the view of the road, and they can kind of turn it into their own little hideout. The other thing I'm thinking of is possibly adding maybe some like palisades or like some kind of defensive structure. I don't know. I gotta think about that one. Would this be a bandit group that has some kind of defense, or I think they're just like little goobers just hiding off on the side of the forest? Like, I'm gonna need to put a tree right there. You can just completely see that from here, and the fire smoke. But hey, Ooze, that sounds like a future problem. I'm going to add some more details, I guess. Maybe fill out the bowl and maybe add some more trees here. But that's next on the docket. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, you guys. Where's the bandit camp? You can't even see it. It's all hidden back there. Kind of. You can, like, squint real hard. You can see the roof. But, hey, that's pretty cool. Look at this. So I turned this into, like, a little cliff face and then built a bunch of trees around it. And there's this tiny little path that goes up, the little goat trail, nice and hidden. And then you come up and over, and then you're in your bandit camp. Birch Grove Bandits. Yep, that's right. Look at them. Yeah. I think it came out really nice. Definitely, it's gonna be kind of funny because we're gonna have like these stretches of forest just offshooting from this road until eventually this is all filled in. Someday I'll actually go through and plant down a bunch of trees just along. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I think I'm gonna call it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. The build was pretty fun, and if you guys want to, I can do a little backstory on the Birch Grove Bandits. I don't know if you guys caught that last video, the storytime video. So maybe that's another spot for a little bit of lore. A little bit of story time, but if not, who cares? Every video we're inching closer to actually building Vale. I'm not procrastinating, I promise. I'm only planning it out. I'm planning it out, not procrastinating, but eventually we will get there. I think in the next one we should probably actually start with the castle. I have actually been sketching out some ideas and stuff, so once I kind of set that up, we can do that. But anyway, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys today. If you like this one, please like the video. Subscribe for more. I'm trying to post pretty often, either every week or every other week right now. If you want to come say hi, come join the Discord. Link will be down in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel, there's also a donation link down in the description below. You know, that is like a... What the heck? Sorry, sidetracked. The villagers can be like leave people now? Okay, maybe he's like a botanist. I don't know. Sorry, sidetracked. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and peace.